Good afternoon. We here at Fairport Harbor Public Library, as the world opens up and we get closer and closer to the weekend, want to make sure that you have the tips you need to navigate our new world. So, Kat found for us a very interesting short read. It's called Linda's List of Generic Excuses for Awkward Social Moments. Okay, there was a pause while the computer burped. But I'm back now. Linda's list of generic excuses for awkward social moments. Dear reader, we've all been there. We've all been visitors at the awkward moment hotel, checking in on our own accord, then unable to check out gracefully once the social faux pas has been made. Awkward moments like asking when someone's baby is due, only to find out that not only is the person not pregnant, said person happens to be male. Inadvertently running over someone's foot in the parking lot. Making a humorous comment about somebody getting hanged to the person whose loved one just got hanged the day before yesterday. Of course, I haven't actually done any of these as yet, but it's still early in the day and it's not the weekend yet. Therefore, I have taken the liberty of coming up with a few simple excuses, generic, one size fits all excuses, if you will, that we can keep up our sleeves should we find the need to smooth over things with a friend, a boss, or the occasional nun. Let's say you happen to be strolling along the waterfront when you come across a big-bellied man whom you mistake for a pregnant woman and blurt out, "When is your baby due?" As soon as you realize your blunder, you can quickly counter with Linda's generic excuse number one. "I'm sorry, my glasses are on back order." This should confuse the issue long enough with the longshoreman or whomever so that you can run away and take safe haven in the nearest strip joint. Linda's generic excuse number two. Now, let's say that you run over somebody's foot in the parking lot, a scenario we are all bound to experience at some point in our lives. No more filling out police reports. With Linda's generic excuse number two, all you have to do is roll down your window and shout, "I'm sorry, my crutches are on back order." This quickly implies to the injured party that one, you have no control over your feet, and two, you are trying to do something about it, but haven't been very successful. And then simply drive off. No muss, no fuss. Linda's generic excuse number three. Now, let's say you go to a gathering and quickly take center stage telling a long, drawn-out, humorous story about somebody being hanged. I don't know why you would do that, but okay, that's my editorial comment. When suddenly you remember that your hostess's husband, Joey, just got hanged the day before. Of course, it could be awkward when said hostess bursts into tears, runs out of the room, and is inconsolable for days, but not anymore. Thanks to Linda's generic excuse number three, you now simply say, "I'm sorry, my medications are on back order." This little phrase says everything without explaining anything. If uttered along with a tear or two, the hostess will not only remain your friend, she'll probably be happy to drive you home. So there you have it, dear reader. No more awkward moments now that you've got all the excuses you'll ever need. Get out there and mingle with a mask and safe distances, please. Until next time, love you. Have a great weekend.